who don't have, how would I put it? For people who actually they don't have the fear of God, like saying that God can only do some things, but He cannot do all things. You know that most of you even believe that in your mind, the way you think. When something doesn't happen the way you think it should happen, you say that is not God. Will God come and take permission for you how you should move? I told you, see, if it's to be in this generation, we would have called Moses fake. Moses would have been a fake prophet. Because what Moses did, they were not things that were supposed to be done. Because how can you take a staff and you hit a rod on the ground and the dust that came up became flies? If they do that here in church, will you not run away? You put your rod on the ground, the rod turned to serpent. You call the man fake. It will become a fake man of God. Because it's not doing the general thing that you know. Bible said there are many things that Jesus Christ did that was not recorded in the Bible. It was not recorded. Maybe we could not receive that one. So many things that was not recorded that Jesus did. Many of you are believing, you are believing unbeliever. You are still trying to believe. You are still trying to believe without God. So when a man says what God cannot do does not exist, yeah, it's true. Of course, there are things that God cannot do. So many. He can't do them. One of them that God cannot lie. It's impossible for God to lie. He cannot lie. He cannot lie. So when the man says, well, God cannot do that, he's truly correct. He's talking in the positive, not in the negative. God, Jesus said with God, He said all things are possible. It means that there is no impossibility with God. That's what it means. Heaven, see, listen, heaven will be so full of many questions. Because most of the people you think you see there, you may not see some of them. It will shock you. In fact, what you used to rate people as big man of God is not the way God rates people as big man of God. It's not it. People come to church, not the first thing they do. They time themselves, not because they have a 2 billion naira contract. They time themselves first when they go and press phone at home and eat and press phone. You think you can grow like that? Look at me. How many years does it take for your lecturer to teach you to become an ND holder? Is it 1 week? Huh? Is it 1 hour that you spend inside school? Huh? But that doesn't mean that we should not use time. But what I'm trying to tell you that whatsoever thing that will become great, it takes time. It takes time. See, in between where you are now, where you are going to is time. It takes time. And yet, many of you, because you are used to one particular of meetings that they maybe, and listen, every teaching, guy in Christ Embassy today, every teaching ministry takes time. Because the man of God will have to explain to you, because he cannot just tell you, for example, that the Christian is not a sinner without telling you why. If not, you will leave that place confused. I came from a teaching ministry. I can tell you, I've been under that. I'm still under it. Jesus taught more than he preached. He was a rabbi, a teacher. You come here, you will time. Check the one you say they close early. What do you learn? The only thing you say, what? They'll say, what do you teach today? Today, look at the drama they had. Look at what you learned. Please, I'm not against drama. Don't misquote me. We are going to have drama night. Yes, we are going to have drama night. But I'm not against it. But listen carefully. The truth is this. There are some drama that doesn't make sense. It doesn't convey what we call divine message. Everything in this life is meant to preach the gospel. Everything. Let me read something for you before I want to teach you on something today. Tag. He still is a Christian. The Christian have the nature of love. The Christian can love as God. The God nature is at work in a Christian. The God love nature at work in a Christian. Mean that the Christian is a child of love. No hater. See, no hater will make heaven. Nobody who hates will enter heaven. If you like, hate your dad because he didn't take care of you, you are one step in. Check it. Most of the things you ate, later you become. Find out. Some of the things that you ate, you become you yourself later. That is why we told even some men of God not to come out and brag. Make your boast in God. Because we know of many who have preached that they leave those. Let me leave that. That is not my part. Bible says God is able to make us stand. He said in the end. It is His ability at work in us. The day you resolve, the day you take away His ability and now begin to say that because you are too skillful or because you know how, okay, let me read something before I start preaching on it. I was reading something in 1 Corinthians 1. And I could not pass that place again because I wept a little bit. Because I found that without God we are nothing. I found that. I've always known, but actually the scripture strengthened that without God. Not say most of you are very good. You are, in fact, there's nothing about you that need to be touched. In fact, you are holier than thou.